Hello and welcome. This is Chris-Anne, and I'm coming at you from Elemental Energies with Chris-Anne. Today, we are going to get our journals out and we are going to learn how to actually use our journals. I do a lot of videos on how to make different I like to call them tchotchkes, different, components and different things for journals. That is all well and good. Once we put them in our journal, how do we actually use them? How do we use our journals purposefully, especially coming into a new year? So we are going to, this is my actual journal. I'm going to slowly be adding to it, my personal journal, not for sale. I don't have a journal that I've made myself. So throughout the year, I'm going to be making this one for me. And we are going to be starting here. And if you saw my video the other day on how to do clusters, not snippets, clusters, we made the clusters, and then we made like little items. So this is a card that I made, and I attached the card into my journal by gluing on the back there so that this right behind it becomes a tuck spot. And then I tucked a little mini book behind that, which eventually we will actually use. But for right now, it's in my way. I don't need it. I'm going to remove it from my journal. We are going to be moving some of this stuff out of my way. We are going to be using our journaling in our journal. We are going to be setting our intentions for 2025. If you don't want to set your intentions for the year, you want to set your intentions for a week, you want to set your intentions for a month, you want to set your intentions for 6 months, you want to set your intentions for a specific event, this all can work for that. I am going to show you how we're going to set our intentions for 2025. That's the theme that I am going to be using. So I have created, it's just a card, like I would mail somebody in the mail. It's just a card that I glued in here. When I make a ring journal like this is, I can do that with it. And I have a lot of ribbon over here, so I have to kind of hold this, which is fine with me. Now, I like to title. Well, first of all, I have a really good pen that I like to journal and write with. I am loving these pens. It's these guys. It's a gel pen from Temu. I love it. I have really fun pens, but for right now, this is what I'm going to be doing. So I like to title whatever it is that I'm doing. Keep in mind, when we journal, when we put words to it, when we put intention to our intentions, we are letting our guides, our angels, our loved ones know what it is we are trying to work on, what we're trying to manifest, what we are trying to bring into our lives. When you put it into words, you are sort of carving it into stone, so to speak. You are giving it wings to take flight. So let's title this Intentions for 2025. Now, like I said, you want to do a month, a week, 6 months, you title it how you want to title it. For this video, for me, this is intentions for 2025. Comparable to manifesting. So if you haven't seen some of my manifesting videos, I do have a couple manifesting videos out there. I will be doing more going forward. When I do mine, I like to do bullet journaling. So that means I like to do a dot, and then I write sort of a statement, a thought, an idea next to it. That is how I like to do it. You want to write a full sentence? You go ahead and you write a full sentence. For me, I'm okay with doing bullet journaling, which is short, more concise, but yet to the point. I make sure that I keep it precise and to the point. So my intentions, I'm just going to change the position here of this. So my intentions for 2025 going forward, I would like to increase, yes, I do write in cursive and I do print. So that's why I'm reading it out loud, just in case you can't read my writing and you can't read cursive. I would like to increase the financial flow into my business in all aspects. So, increase the financial flow into my business in all aspects. Make sure you put a direction. You don't want a financial flow going out from whatever. In this case, it's my business. I'm trying to increase my business with a financial flow. Now, if you haven't heard, I have created, to this point, 14 Oracle cards. I am going to be self-publishing one of those in 2 months-ish. So I would love success in all areas of publishing my decks, and I'm going to include self-publish and gaining a publisher. Yeah, my writing is, my spell, I always said I'm not a very good speller, but you get what I mean. My intention is, I think success is spelled wrong. Whatever. Success in all areas of publishing my decks, self-publish, and gaining a publisher. So I put adjectives to my nouns, or I put adverbs to my verbs. I'm adding to it. I'm still having a bullet journal, but I'm still creating details. The more details I can give, the less ambiguous it is going to be going forward. Got it? Okay. Because you don't want any angels or guides or loved ones on the other side to find loopholes. Let me give you an example. I've used this example many times. Many, many, many moons ago, I had a friend who was trying to manifest. English was not her first language. And she said, I would like to manifest a lot of bread coming into my business. She was meaning money coming into her business. All her clients started bringing her loaves of bread. For some reason, she had no idea what was going on. That's what was going on. So that's what I mean. Don't make it ambiguous. Be specific. So let's see. What are my other intentions for 2025? I would love to have joy and happiness in all areas for my son. That's an intention that I have. Another intention that I have is, how do I want to word this? Let's see. Great health and joy for my mom. Let's put safety. I'm trying to think of how I want to word this too. So I'm looking to put staying safe, remaining safe, safety. Let's just put for myself, my son, my mom, and my dog, so that we stay safe. Let's just put stay safe. That kind of covers all aspects. So let's see. Oh, you know what? I didn't put joy and happiness for me. I've got joy and happiness for everybody, but I don't have joy and happiness for me. Okay, so let me put joy, happiness, and abundance for me, comma, so I may share and spread it far. There. Joy, happiness, and abundance for me, so I may share and spread it far. I know my writing is a little leaves to be desired, but this is basically how I'm doing it. I'm creating bullet points to set my intentions for what I want for 2025. You know, the other thing that I would love to have is financial, can't spell that word either, independence for myself and my son. Financial independence for myself and my son. He's looking to get a job very shortly. Let me just put happiness in a job for my son that will continue to bring him prosperity, joy, and goodwill. You know what? I'm just going to write safe cars for all. We need safe and reliable cars for all of us. Reliable cars for all. Safe and reliable cars for all. You know, the other thing that I want to manifest is I want to increase my numbers on YouTube because I am trying to be monetized. Yeah, that sounds good. Increase my numbers on YouTube to be monetized. Let's see. Let's do increase mobility, joy, happiness, abundance, I'm trying to think of my words. Increase, because I didn't plan this ahead of time. I'm doing this like live with you guys. Increase mobility, joy, happiness, abundance. And pass it on to all we connect with. Be joyful, loving, caring, happy, and abundant for 2025. So that's what I have. So this is my intentions. You, I'm sure, have completely different intentions than I do. My focus is my son, my mom, myself, and I have my dog in there too. But if you see, it's also to spread it, to share it with friends, to share it with family, to spread it on. If I become prosperous, that is even more that I could do to help others. My son is the exact same way. My mom is the same way. If we have it, we will absolutely share it. We will give it. If we don't have it, okay, we'll try and get it for you. That type of thing. That is sort of the mindset that we have. And I would like to be able to have that. Unfortunately, we are living in a society that takes finances, actual concrete finances, to be able to do that. So I have set these as my intentions going forward for 2025. I hope this shows a little bit of how simply we can do this. Now, the reason I took this little book and I tucked it in is because I can now come in and create intentions or whatever for different times, events, situations. I have 5 papers in here. Oh yeah. So I have enough to do, and I have this too. So I could even do like one a month in this book. So I'm going to keep this with this because I'm tucking it here. And as the year progresses, you see how I can add to things. If I wanted to come in and add some tags in the back, I can add to that. If I want to come in and create this page as more abundance and more things, I've got it all here that I can write it down. I am manifesting, but I am putting out to the universe what my intentions are. Whatever your belief system is, do based on what your belief system is. This is my belief system. This is how I work. This is how I function. And it has worked for me wonderfully in the past. I am setting my intentions. I am carving it in stone. And I am saying, okay, guides, okay, angels, okay, loved ones on the other side, okay, archangels, this is what I'm working on. This is what I am ready, prepared, and willing to accept. So bring me all of this. I did set the intention for 2025, meaning might take a year to get some of these things to happen, but I have this other book here that if I want to make things happen a little bit quicker, I'll set my intentions to be seasonal. You could do a seasonal one, like by the time spring arrives, this is what I need. By the time summer arrives, this is what I need, etc. Find your words. You do your time frame of what works for you. I can't pick that for you. You know what will work and what you need to work best for you. But this is how we use some of these, I call them tchotchkes, in our journals to actually be functional within our life. This is setting true intention of what we are ready, willing, eager, able, and desire to receive. And we are ready for that to happen. So go ahead, set your intentions for 2025. Don't tell me words I have spelled wrong. I know I have words spelled wrong. And I know what words I have spelled wrong. I have people that watch my videos that are teachers, principals. Trust me, I know. It's all good. But you know what? That's my speak. That is my way of spelling it. It may not be the proper way, but that is my way. And maybe my angels understand my way. So there's my excuse. But when it comes to my phraseology and my vocal projection of those words, I am quite adept at that in multiple languages. Whether it be a vocal language or a visual language, I got it covered. Doesn't matter that my spelling is off. So, there, I got it covered. So whoever it is that you need to set intentions for, You might want to plan it before you do it. I like to just do things. I don't like to necessarily make lists and plan things. I'm not my mother in that aspect, but that's okay. You know, my mom makes lists for everything. Then she loses the list. So she needs to make the intentions to keep the lists handy. So yeah, she watches my videos. It's all good. So go ahead, do this for you. Let me know how it works. As the year progresses, I would love some feedback on this. We'll probably revisit this in a couple of months and just kind of see, how is this going? How is this working for you? And I will be doing some future videos on how to manifest. But go ahead and check some of those out that I have on my page. They are quite a few videos back. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please subscribe to my channel so you can help me increase my numbers on YouTube so I can get monetized, because I do post a video every single day and I do intend to continue that going forward. Thank you so much for tuning in. Take care and be free.